All right, so we're going for another V14 ride in the Cybertruck. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the start self-driving button before I get to yip-yakking too long. Because I'll just sit here and I'll yip-yak and won't be driving. Okay, we put it in reverse. So I'm super pumped about the reverse side of things. I think the Cybertruck got more of an update than the Model Y this time, just due to the fact that we're missing these features. So these are a lot of features that the Model Y had already had. Ooh, my gosh. Okay, I'm covering the brake. You see how close we are here? I don't know if you can see how close that is. This is a very tight spot here. So excited to kind of see how we can get out of this thing. It feels a bit hung up. It's not doing anything. We're stuck. I'm gonna give it some gas. Okay. So we are stuck. But there's no reason for it. It should be able to pull forward. I just gave it a little gas. Interesting. I think it has reverse, so I don't know why it wouldn't shift into reverse and all right, we got a disengagement. So those people that talk about never having disengagements, we just went reverse. Oh, there we go. Oh, I'm in Mad Max mode. Oh my god. Let me take out Mad Max. This is like not a good spot to be in Mad Max. I'm gonna give it some gas. It's the slightest tap, just like a it's okay tap. You got out of it. Okay. So it just needed some more like confidence pushes. Now again, something like that where we just got stuck, that could be due to like the confidence level and the fact that we're at a lower version of version 14. So like a version 14.1, they have the safety turned up, right? So if there's doubt in the camera system or within the FSD, if there's doubt, it's going to be more conservative in its decision making. So it should have went right because it had that covered turn. In my opinion, it shouldn't like waited. Okay, we're in standard mode. But yeah, it's gonna like make safer decisions right now. It's gonna be more cautious, just primarily due to it's gonna be more cautious just primarily due to they haven't got the confirmation. They haven't gotten the data yet. Ooh, why are we going left? This is not good. It's not making a good decision right here, whatever it's doing. Oh, it just got in the left lane and then decided to go straight. That was retarded. See, I just let FSD do whatever it wants to do. Jenna yells at me a lot because she's like, don't let it do that. And I'm just like, yeah, I let FSD do what it wants to do. As long as it ain't gonna kill nobody, I just let it do its thing. So like that was really weird. I don't know why it did that. There's very clear indicators on the road that said what was straight, what was left. So a little bit of stutter stepping going on there. But again, like these stutter steps, the same thing with back in that parking lot where it was really struggling to get out. If the safety's turned up a lot, then it's like it has the ability to go forward. Let's say the execution of driving wants to go forward, but there's like a hard limit that says, hey, if you're not 95% confident or more, don't move. Just stay there and keep analyzing, right? Whereas whenever they take that and turn that down, as I say, when you're like 90% sure that things are okay, then you can go. Then maybe in that scenario right there, it wouldn't have been hung up at all. It would have pulled forward, but right now it's being cautious and it's not, it's wanting more space between itself and other vehicles. Okay, it's got in the left lane. So like that one was like a strange one too. Like it kind of like was gonna go into the right lane and then it was like in the center and then just said go to the left. There was a slight bit of a stutter right there. Not bad at all, just like a bit of a stutter. I do definitely feel more smoothness though in the actual driving itself, like in the normal functionality. Like when it's not a thing that seems scared. I feel like the corners, it's hitting the corners softer, like elegantly is a good way to put it. It's hitting corners elegantly, whereas like before, the Cybertruck had a bad problem with like racing around a corner. It would see a corner, like, oh, I gotta get around it, and it would like race around a corner, and it'd be like very volatile. So like, oh, right here we see people like kind of coming over the line here. Like this is very smooth right here. That curve we just took, very smooth. I don't know why, but prior to this, the Cybertruck wanted to accelerate through that. Okay, that was a good transition there. Going through that intersection is kind of like your straight lane kind of shifts over and your left lane's there. Again, we have a follow car in front of us, so there is that. My cameras are pretty dirty though, just to bring that to attention. You can kind of barely see what's, not barely see, but like you can definitely tell it's very foggy. This car in front of me is like riding this white line, doing a bunch of weird stuff. Cybertruck's actually kind of pulling back from it and like building a very big distance between us and that vehicle up there, which I'm very cool with having distance between vehicles. I don't need to be up on vehicles' asses, and it's actually something that I don't care for when it comes to like FSD. To me, I always look at like anybody who rear ends anybody is immediately, in my opinion, arrogant. And I don't even think it's just opinion. I think it's like, it's not data that they're arrogant, but it is your fault if you rear end somebody because you decided that you could stop quickly enough, right? And that's where the arrogance part of it comes from. If you say that, oh, I can stop quick enough, right? There's so many people that ride people's asses like, no, I can stop, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as they hit a wet patch, or as soon as like, something changes, the brakes just don't happen to stop that hard that time. Bam, rear end, right? They rear end somebody. Rear ends are one of those things also, they're 101% avoidable. 101% avoidable. All you gotta do is start slowing down way before. All you gotta do is start doing is slowing down way before. Have distance. Oh, there's a Cadillac converter floating down the road. That was wild. I guess somebody just lost it or something. I don't know. But that corner is nice. Like, it's smooth. The corners are smooth right now. I'm liking that. Cybertruck's feeling good. What was my train of thought? Oh, right now in standard mode, I feel like we're going like almost a bit slow. Like, we're a bit slow. I like the distance that we're keeping between vehicles and stuff. There's not even a vehicle around me now. Now the next vehicle is up here. He's like 100, 200 feet ahead of me. I can't even see him right now. He's up a hill and down a hill or whatever. So now I can see him again. Maybe it's like close to like 300-400 feet away. Turn in. But with stopping distances, to me, there's no reason for, especially something like FSD, to ever have a rear-ending accident. Maybe like on a like highway where, the speed limit's 70 miles an hour, and then you're like a dead stop traffic. That incident I can understand because you couldn't tell everybody was stopped until like last minute or something. Man, these corners are smooth, man. If you have a Cybertruck, FSD, you know kind of how it hits those corners. Like, I've always been okay with it, right? But like, again, like Jenna, she doesn't like care for it. Like, it's kind of whippy. It'll like, whoop, like whips around a corner a bit. That's feeling really smooth. They've definitely did some work there, and it was one of the biggest things I was really hoping they did work on. I really got to get like over to some of my other normal turns where it clips the corner and just like kind of test that corner clipping over and over again for the medians. So again, like the Cybertruck, when it comes to like slanted medians, sloped medians, it like 50% of the time rides up on the median. Ooh, this guy has one of those tailgate things for his dirt bike. Okay, we just left a gap here. The person just waved at me and said, thanks for letting me out in that gap. That's super cool. Courteous. The vehicle's being courteous. Oh, we're stopping at this red light. This red light right here actually this is actually a good red light to test because sometimes FSD just blows through that red light. It's like a red blinking light. And I don't know why, but sometimes it just completely ignores it, which I've never had any problem with any other blinking lights. It's like so weird that some intersections will have like an issue that you just don't have that intersection in any other. I mean, you don't have that issue at any other intersection with a similar scenario, like red blinking light. I never have any issues with the red blinking lights. Never have any issues with the yellow blinking light since version 12. Okay, there's a human over here that was near to the edge. We got a bit of a stutter. It's definitely the pedestrians. Humans, I can tell. It's stuttery to the humans. Cars, it seems to not care near as much about. We just rode right past a car that was parked on the side of the road at the 35 miles an hour. Also, I can tell right now we're really riding in the physical middle of the road. Very centered to the road. I mean, you see it here as well. We're very centered to the road. I really like that. I don't really like to be on one side of the road or the other. I like to be very centered. Now, if you're on a very tight road and you have oncoming traffic, like to kind of weave over a little bit every time somebody comes, I think is okay. So we're going kind of slow right now. I even got somebody behind me that's like kind of riding my ass. Again, we're going 30 miles an hour, 35 and 35 and a 30. Somebody's kind of riding my butt. I just got somebody that pulled in front of me a second ago, so they look like they might be taking a turn here in a second. Yeah, they're hitting their brakes right now. So they're taking a right turn. Okay. I want to see how this vehicle's going to speed up. The person behind me is probably getting a little frustrated right now because they're going like exactly 35 and a 30. Which, if in standard mode, if you're trying to get rid of min-max speed, and standard means to go above 5 miles over the speed limit, that's pretty legit. They must speed it up a little bit. I got this person kind of riding my ass. Put it in hurry mode. Let's see what happens. So we were going a hard, consistent 35. I think we're going to go 40. I think it's going to stop at 40. This is my projection. I think I might be the first person predicting this. I don't know. I haven't watched a lot of like Tesla videos recently because I've been so busy with the properties. But here we are. We went to a hard 40. I'm going to put it in Mad Max. I'm going to bet we're going to go at least 45. I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, we just got a speed limit change though. So now we'll probably go 50. Now we'll go up to 50. So it's 10 miles over. Hurry is 10 miles over. Roughly. I think I have a turn coming up here. So let's see. Does it hard stop at 50? This is I'm projecting. It's going to hard stop there. Now if I Mad Max it, what's going to happen? Mad Max. I think we're going to go 55, 60. I would say 55 would be a safe number just for the sake of, we're not going much faster, but I feel the acceleration right now. And maybe it's because we're going uphill. 51. Surprised to not see Mad Max kind of like go even faster over the speed limit. I do have somebody right in front of me. You can see us right here on the screen. This kind of sucks. You guys can't see what I can see on the road. Okay. We have a turn coming up here too. Is the other thing. So they're turning right. I'm turning left. So that's another incident we have here. Person behind me hates me right now. What's he gonna do? Oh, ooh, this will be a good one too. When version 13 turned onto this road, it did a bad job. Ooh, oh, nice. That road right there, and there's a curve right here. When we turned onto that road left, it cut the road. Ooh, it did it good on this one again. There we go. Okay. Again, that left one, when I hang that left turn there, it turns to the left side of the road almost every time. I'm gonna cool down my Mad Max, put her on standard. So now we're going 26, 30, and a 30. Just swerved around a vehicle that was on the side of the road. This is feeling nice. It feels so fluid, you know? If you've ever seen Indian traffic, this feels like Indian traffic. I don't know if you've ever seen Indian traffic. They have traffic lights and they just ignore them, and everybody just, it's like ants. You see ants, how they just run, they run in between each other, and they just, none of them ever stop. That's how it feels right now. It just feels like it's like flowing through space. This feels a lot better. Again, I have to test the Model Y. Jenna's got some complaints on the Model Y. I don't know. Definitely that hard braking thing's an issue. Like, it shouldn't be doing that. What y'all got going up here on my spot, man? Over here diddling our freaking rodeo off. Bet you AT&T internet or some shit. Okay, we have construction here. Let's see how it's going to handle it. Okay, is it going to turn in? Is it going to turn in? Okay, we just passed our turn. We just passed our turn. Okay, I'm going to stop. Where we at? Yeah, so we just passed our turn. It did a great job going around those construction guys. They were also on the, you know, appropriate side of the road, so like it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, again, it's not that big of a deal. These guys probably want me to move my trailer. Can I ask them if they want me to? Okay. Yeah. I think it feels a lot smoother. It's hitting the corners. It's definitely hitting left turns a lot better. A lot better. That one up there, like, again, it cuts across it. Even cuts across it, and there's people coming, and it, like, hard swerves over because, like, the oncoming people. So, yeah, that's definitely been improved on. Catch y'all on the next one. I'll keep kind of updating, keep yakking through these videos if it's something you're interested in. Peace out. Catch you in the next one.